Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to learn a new interview question, that is what is the difference between the string and string buffer. If you give the 5 interviews, then they definitely ask you in 3 interviews or 4 interviews this question. This is a common question. What is the difference between the string and string buffer? And write the example for the immutability and mutability. Then you should have clear idea about what is the immutability and mutability in Java. So today we are going to discuss what is the difference between. I will write here what is the difference between string and string buffer. String buffer. These are predefined classes in Java. These are predefined classes in Java. Okay. I will directly write one example, then you can understand better. So first of all, I will write here one example, that is a string s1 equal to new string Java. Okay. If I append or if I concat, the concat method which is available in the string class. Concat by Ganesh. If I print system dot out dot println s1, then what output I will get? We will get the Java output only. Then how it is a working behind the scene, I want to tell you. So what happened behind the scene? What happened? One object is created. Is created. That is a S1. That is a S1 object. It is a pointing to this object. This object is pointing to this object. Okay. When I write here s1 dot concat by Ganesh, then it will not change in existing object. It is not changing in existing object. This object contain, okay, this object contains Java text. If I want to change in existing object, then it is not changing. But suppose I write here s1 dot concat, then by Ganesh, then definitely it will create a new object. With Java by Ganesh. Java by Ganesh. Okay. Java by Ganesh. This object is a created. New object is a creating in string class, because we are not assign this value, this result into a particular variable. That's why it is not available. It is a by default available for the garbage collector, because we are not assigning this object to a particular variable. That's why we will not get any output like a Java by Ganesh. We'll get output here Java. Java only. Okay. So this is called as a immutability. So string class is a by default immutable in a Java. This behavior means when we creating any object, it will not change in existing object. It is called as a immutability in Java. Okay. So this behavior is called as a immutability. Like this, if I created a next object of a string buffer class, SB equal to new string buffer here Java SB dot append by Ganesh system dot out dot println SB, then definitely we will get output here Java by Ganesh means the meaning is simple. When we create a string buffer object, it is a by default a mutable object, means if we change anything in existing object it will affect, but in case of a string class, if we change in existing object, then it will not affect on an existing object. It will create a new object and we are not assigning this result into a particular variable. That's why we will not get any output Java by Ganesh. We will get only the Java. But here if I write these 3 lines only, then immediately we will get Java by Ganesh. Means what happened behind the scene, it will create a one object that is a SB, object SB. Okay, when I assign this reference to this object and it contain Java by Ganesh, means this object is created initially with the Java, but when I write this line SB dot append, then it will change the existing object that is the Java by Ganesh. Okay, I hope you understand. So I want to write this code into VS Code, then you can understand better. Definitely we will get output Java or Java by Ganesh or not. So just open a VS Code ID. See here, I will write here one file that is a test3.java. If I write here main method, then created here string class s1 equal to new string class, new string, it contain Java. Okay, then I concat this with the text Java by Ganesh. Here system.s1. When I print the s1, then immediately I will get output Java only. See here, it is not changing in existing object. It will create a new object. When I assign this result to a variable like a string s2 equal to, then I print s2, then definitely I will get output Java by Ganesh. See here, Java by Ganesh. I hope you are understanding. So I want to tell next, that is a string buffer. SB equal to new string buffer. If I pass here text like a Java, s dot append by Ganesh, in string buffer, I want to tell you it is a string buffer output or not. Okay, system.out.println SB. If I print the existing object, then immediately we will get a Java by Ganesh in a string buffer. See here. So this is a example for the mutable and immutable in a Java. So if interviewer asks you, tell me the example for immutability and mutability, then definitely you should be in position to tell them this is the concept of immutability and mutability in Java. I hope you understand what is the difference between the string and a string buffer. String is a final class, that's why it is a immutable class in a Java. So I want to tell you it is a really a final class or not. So see here, it is a final class. So how to achieve a immutable class in Java, or how to write our immutable class in Java, that we are learn in our Java series. If you want to learn Java in detail, then please follow, subscribe and share this YouTube channel with your friends. So thank you everyone.